The next thing that you're going to write is the words int main followed by 2 parentheses. Now, it's pretty vital to know right now that every program needs to have this in it. It needs to have a main function because every program needs to have a starting point, and it will always start at the main function. So what int means is it means integers, which are whole numbered values, both positive and negative. So like, -5, or 10, those are integers. So is 0. It's worth knowing that, but we're going to go over that a little bit more when we get to data types. For now, all you need to know is that you need to have int main in your program. Next, you're going to write, you're going to type these. They're called curly braces, which are these little things right here. What these are is these tell when a function begins and it's ending. So everything in here belongs to this little header right here, the main function. Everything that is between these two curly braces. What we're going to write is for now, at the end of every main function, you should write return 0. Now, what this means is, and a semicolon. Make sure to write a semicolon. And also keep in mind which lines need a semicolon after them. This one does not, because it has these curly braces. Usually when something is followed by curly braces, it doesn't need a semicolon. Just something else to keep in mind there. This return statement, what this means is that after the main function runs, what it is going to give off, what it is going to, give back, not necessarily print out on the screen, but what this main function is going to be equal to is 0. And every main function needs to return a value. It needs to be equal to something so that the program knows that it ran. The program is finished. So next up that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to give the program something to do. And we're going to go over that in the next video. Until then, keep this structure in mind because this is kind of what C++ is all about. You have your function name at the top, its data type, what its name is, these parentheses, I'm going to go over later what these are for and what you put inside of these, and these curly braces. And almost all functions are going to return a value. Usually 0 is good, but sometimes we'll return other things, so such as to maybe denote errors. But for now, just keep this in mind and get ready to move on to the next video. We're actually going to have our program do something.